Hey everybody, welcome back. We're here for the final level of Sunlust. We are here for God Machine. Let's see how it goes. Alright. This may be a long one, so find a comfy chair. Alright, there's probably just going to be some death at first as I kind of find where I'm going. We don't want to go down these, I'm assuming. Some health would be really nice. Health. There's a map. 1,773 enemies. That's gonna be harsh. Okay, I see a key over there. You know, it would actually be less terrifying if they just, threw a bunch of enemies at me right off the bat, but, well. Okay, that looks like either decoration or it needs the yellow key. Alright, well, I guess this is probably a teleporter over here. Or it's a button. Could be a button, I guess. Didn't lower this. Oh, it lowered this. Okay, the descending steps is scary. Switching here. There's a corpse. There's several corpses. Okay, that probably means these are going to get revived. Let me just really quick investigate. There's nothing else here, right? Okay. Oh. Changing floor. Some health I can get somewhere. I really need any health at all. There's an armor pickup. However, I know from past experience that that tends to start combat. Okay, that doesn't seem to be anything. There's a little side entrance I can go in there. Let me investigate that. Well, no, let me actually just get the bonus. Is this indicating something? Doesn't seem to be. Well, I guess I gotta go through here then. I'm getting nickel and dimed on health here. The Doom guy. Megasphere. Right, I'm just gonna... I know that this is just, that I haven't actually fought anything yet, but... Crushers. Okay, not too bad of a crusher section. Actually, saying that. There. Mostly I know this level's going to take a while to beat, so... Anything lower over that way that I can see? Doesn't appear to have. It looks about the same. Is there another way out of this room? Ah, there's another way out of this room. Wishing I had some more ammo. Well, it drops me back here. There's a rocket launcher, which feels like an obvious trap. And a megasphere. Yeah, there's going to be something bad here, I know it. Giving me medikits, they're giving me... Okay. The damaging floors toward the middle, I see a soul sphere. Medikits in the corners, a couple switches. Megasphere. Okay, this level is doing a great job of setting the mood. Alright. I'm completely certain when I hit this, I'm gonna get some sort of a, like, death. This is not going to be a successful run, I'm guessing. But who knows? Alright. That was a face rocket. Okay, so I have some cover at least, which is nice. Alright, is that everybody? I think that's everybody. I need health desperately. Okay. I don't need actually the... Hello. So at some point I feel like they throw archvials here. I mean, they obviously must have used archvials to revive everything, right? Why are they not throwing them at me afterward? I guess I'm not going to complain about that. So we have this switch over here to press. Hey! I have got to learn to stop talking. Alright, that was a thing that happened. Lowered this, it looks like. I am out of cells, which is a concern. Alright, they're doing the thing. Can I not get back out here? I'd like to get back out, please. I'd much rather fight you guys out here. Ow. Grab some more health. Okay. Hopefully that's the last they do that. That looks like an elevator I can take. There's the crusher room. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and save this as a slot 2. This was not open before, was it? Yeah, actually, I think it might have been. Something more opened up here, is there? There's this central teleporter that's open. That was not before. Oh boy. Alright. What madness is this gonna be? one way to know, I suppose. Teleporter? Yeah, wasted a tick of that, but I'll take it. Brought me back here. Okay. Now the age-old game of where do I go? That looks like just a pit on my right there, so... Can I get up to that? Is that a thing I want? Actually, no, that just drops me into the same room. So now I'm back here. Is there anything in these side things? No. And there's no switches or anything in here that I've missed, I don't think. Not all these pillars are glowing. Is that a thing that is significant? Oh, I guess it's only certain sides. Alright, well. Okay. So I don't think the way forward is that room. There's that elevator. Alright, we'll take this elevator again, see where it leads us. I think it just leads us back to... yeah, back to the stairway. I'm sure this is a death pit. Tell you what. I'm sure this is a death pit, but let's find out. A death pit that's going to take a while to kill me because I'm only taking half damage. Yeah, this is way outside the map. Teleporter. Alright. Well, since I'm just doing death exploration... oh, okay, you can walk over these. And I walk on these again. Ah. Walked off. And I'm dead. Okay, so... nope. I want the second save. Okay, so wait. I was standing in that room. Yeah, I feel like this had to be the thing that lowered. So they must need me to go back up. This is the way I initially came down. Alright, so this is the room where I think I'm supposed to be. Is there a key or something I missed? Alright, let me also run back this way, just in case. That just brings me all the way back to the beginning. There's nothing back there. I'd feel a lot better if I had cells. But I do not. I hit something. Is this one of those where I go through a different direction and it takes me a different place? Doesn't seem to be. There's another path through here. Hello there, trap. This clearly was a trap. There's no question in my mind that this is a trap. Oh, that lowered this. Sorry, I might be going a little bit full save scum here. So, multiple routes I can take. Switch up here. Leads an elevator. 2 elevators, technically, but I'm guessing they go to the same room? Ow. Oh. And I can't get to that. Alright. Well played, game. Well played. I want my rockets ready. Oh. If I don't punch anything, I can just kind of get the lay of the land here. So who are the biggest concern? The biggest concern are going to be those revenants, I feel. Okay. Finished you off for good measure. You know what? Nah, I'm not going to save. Lowers all this stuff. Alright. Just hold down the rocket button. Okay, I'm not sure I really wanted to use up my... Well, I'm going to save that medikit there for now. Okay. Oh, that lets me back down. There's a switch here. Oh, that just is to open that up. So I hit a switch while I was up there. Alright. Health isn't looking super great. Yep. Nope. Load. 34. Okay. They're all getting crushed. I'll take that. This feels like a trap. No? It's gonna drop me down here. I'd really like that, though. Is there a way to get that? Maybe from the other side I'll get it. That looks dangerous. That definitely looks like a big arena of some fashion. Alright. Just so I don't have to jump that staircase again. It just brings me back up. So I've got full armor. Hello. Guess I'll sprint across this. This feels like a trap. I feel like I say that a lot, but it always does. They've done this to me once before where something opened next to the stairs. Alright, this is what's going to trigger the obvious death. It's the staircase I used to come up. So in theory, I could probably jump down there if I want to. I'm assuming I don't want to. Alright. Where am I trying to go? Okay, this is how I got up here. I think these are just basically ways to pass over previous routes. These probably aren't even intended to be, like, side passages so much. So I'm up here. Maybe I do jump down. I've saved recently? Okay, that gets me back to this room, but it gets me to this side of this room. So a switch is probably going to open that. This probably needs a yellow key. That doesn't say it does. Okay. Trying not to, hopefully get hung up and stuck on the geometry here. So now I'm down here. Where can I go from down here? Cool lighting, by the way. There's a switch. Does it require a yellow key? Yes, it does. There's a megasphere over there. Alright. Just because I don't know, I assume I can get out of here. Unless this was intended to be a trap. Alright, well, Death Explorer. Or not Death Explorer? Well, probably Death Explorer. Am I supposed to get around this? I don't think I can. Alright, since I'm just doing a death exploration anyway, I can get on that, but it doesn't do anything. Can I jump down here? Okay. I think I haven't gone this way, though. This is another death pit. Okay. So if I go down there, I can't get back up. I didn't see anything else in any of these. All right. Where else is there for me to go? I can step on these. Lowers a teleporter. Well, having nothing better to do. Okay, except maybe, you know, not fail the jump. There's no way up from here, is there? Alright. Load. Alright. Alright. I need to not be afraid to just keep SR40ing. Because I was worried about overshooting. I feel like it's set up in such a way that overshooting isn't a thing that's going to happen. No? Do I need more of a running start? Or did that also lower something else? Didn't lower these. That's still going to need a yellow key. Didn't lower those. Well, here we go. Are they expecting me to actually make that landing and, so, like, stick it? That seems to be what they're expecting me to do. A different type of platforming, and it's a whole lot harder when you can't actually see the platform. Alright. With how many attempts that took me, I definitely want to save. That brings me back up to here, now with a yellow key. So I can use my yellow key over here. Undoubtedly this will end badly, but, you know, here we are. Okay, that probably symbolizes that the yellow pillars on the other side here lowered. Yep, they appear to be gone. Alright. I'm in a pretty good position. Not a great position, but a pretty good position. That's a lot of megaspheres. That's enough megaspheres that I'm actually a little bit uncomfortable with it. I don't have any cells, so let's just go for this. There's going to be a switch on the other end to trigger the battle, I assume. Hello. You're just going to give me cells, I'll take them. Okay, what's the deal with this room then? That's the deal with this room. So far, so good. I just hit that switch. I assume that's something I wanted to do. Okay, where's the... All right. This is a fun room. Let me have a sip of my coffee here. All right. So, what is my strategy? Is my strategy to bring out the Archies immediately? I feel like it is not. Can I get back up here, actually? I want to try that. I cannot. A safe corner. Keeps scratching me. Oh, it's not me they're scratching. Okay. There's a face rocket. Okay, at this point I've gotten all the revenants down. Okay. I'm in a good place. just gonna work my way along. And I need to pay more attention to the barons. Okay, gotta be close. Alright, one down. Did they kill the last one? It looks like they killed the last one. Alright. In a safe place. So I want these barons down. Okay. I'm gonna want this before I face Archviles. And one more. I'll grab some rockets, grab one more of these. Okay. As good a place as I can be. So I'm guessing the switch on the other side releases more Archviles? Sus. Well, grab some shells, grab some cells. There's more, actually there's several switches here. There's cells over there. Those are down to the end. That's the last of them. Can I climb up this? Do I want to climb up this? I can climb up this. Is there a secret? There is. Oh, that would have let me kill the cybers. Okay. Hey, I found a secret. Okay. So there's only one switch on this side. On this side there are 3. Save. There's an elevator. I think that's my cue out of this room. I think. Wasn't it? That just brought me back in here. Did I want to come back in here? I don't think I did. I saw something lower. Was it not this? Is there another switch available now? Oh, I can get up here. Or I can lower this. And subsequently get up here. Well, in any case. Feeling pretty good about my health and whatnot. Brings me back to this room. I now Still can't get to that. It's lit up already. There's the megasphere that I still don't have a way to get to. Where am I supposed to be going? I'm gonna try something dumb. Nope. Alright. Where am I supposed to go from here? I can jump onto that. Let me try that again. First try. This doesn't lead me to anywhere of use, though, I don't think. Unless there's not going to be anything here. That just takes me down to here. There's only 2 paths up here, as far as I'm aware. And I've been on both of them. I assume I still can't get this. No. Oh, now I'm in here. Actually, I don't think I did this piece before. This feels like an obvious fight, though. Given that they're just giving me cells. Do I? No? Well, I'm over here. Don't know if that was the intended route, but there's a switch that I think is going to activate a battle. They're just continually reviving, I think. Alright. Let's try that again. But I think that's where I need to be going. Is there an easier way to get there? It's gotta be, right? Well, I say that, but... Okay. Was I supposed to go down this before? Like, is this a fight that I just missed? Yeah, I think I just missed this fight, basically. It's like I'd like to be able to do this without... Alright. upload. These, the precision jumps I'm not doing the best at here. Okay, that is in fact damaging floor. That's good to know. Okay, I'm just gonna save while I'm here. Alright, there doesn't seem to be any way of getting up there without... I just, like, you know... I basically had to take a tick of damage there. Excuse me. Alright, so... It seems like they only revive the chain gunners so far. Well, actually, can I just take the chain gunners and lead them here? Is that a thing I want to do? Alright. This may take a couple of attempts, so I'm just gonna... Alright, 7 saves. I'm capping myself there. I'm gonna start reusing saves after this. Okay, so it seems like they only revive the chain gunners like one time. Need more cells. Megasphere. Did you just get revived? I feel like you just got revived. Maybe overkill, but... I mean, they do give me double ammo on this difficulty, so, you know. Gonna go for it. I think that's everybody. Let me grab all of the cells. And I'm not sure I want to grab all of the health, but yeah, I'll do it. Since I don't know that I'm coming back here and there's one left. Give me a plasma gun. Nice. Okay, that lowered the way out. But what did I accomplish in this fight? Oh, was this fight just to get the plasma rifle? Might have just been to get the plasma rifle. Which, if I was doing a pistol start, definitely. Or one of the switches possibly did something more than just what it looked like. How do I get out of here now, though? So where's that switch? Is there another switch somewhere I need to hit? Okay, that switch is already hit. Back to the game of where do I go from here? Okay, I mean, that raised these bars, or these pillars, and it lowered these bars. So, it's fair to say this is where they want me to go now. Can I jump down there? Do I want to jump down there? Let's find out. Aha! Okay. Waiting for the obvious trap. Okay, I see a switch down there I haven't flipped. But I still just think these are like side paths, or I don't know if I'm intended to go down these still. This brings me back up here. That switch I hit a while ago and it didn't unhit itself, so... Actually, it's an interesting question. Can switches unhit themselves after a delay? Maybe that's... I wonder if Boom can do that. I don't think the original Doom could. Alright, well, let me save and then jump down, I guess. Just brings me here. Guess I'll go back down. There's that teleporter that I could take. Which brings me back to here. But I still only have the yellow key. I don't have anything else. I don't think there's anything else for me to step on, is there? That I think I determined was just a dead end, yes? Alright, maybe this again? This brings me here. Okay, well there was an extra place I missed to the right. Is there an extra place I missed to the left? Ah, this unhit... Oh, this is just an elevator, though. Hello. Ah. This is a little sus. Let me... Yep, alright. Already been here. Shouldn't be anything left to hit. That's just the elevator to go down. That switch has been hit already. That is just a way out, I believe. Yeah. Wish I knew where to go. Okay. This is just back to the beginning. I know there's nothing that way. This way I've been through and done everything I think I need to do. Looks like a whole ton of control sectors on the left and a whole bunch of places from things to teleport into, or in from on the right and potentially the bottom. The top is the final arena, I think. no idea where I'm supposed to go at this point. That is a... Alright. It's probably dumb. Yep. Alright. At this point, mostly what I'm doing is, like, death exploration. Just to see where... Okay. This is not actually a path, is it? It just leads me to death. Let's check out some control sectors. Ah, man, I can't. Alright. Well... That's not the route I wanted to go then. What if I go down here? I don't get it. Where am I supposed to, Wait, this is the only place to go. What if I drop down here? What was over there? I saw something just now. Alright, let me try... Okay, I can't actually get over there. I can see something up there, but I can't actually get to it. Now, there is the path over that way. That's just to... Yeah, I think I've looked at all of these pillars. Okay, there's no, like, secondary anything there to hit. Okay. So I cross here. And I was able to cross back safely because they gave me it raised a way to go back safely. Just gonna really closely check out all of these walls. I think this fight literally was just to get the plasma. Hung up on the geometry there for a moment. Because if I go over here, even there's nothing. Alright, well, the only way out of here then is here. Yeah, a sip of coffee. Alright, if it's not one of these crossways, then it has to be up that I want to go. Up brings me to here. That switch is open. That switch was not open previously. Alright, let me just save so I don't have to do all that wandering again. This feels like a concerning, That was literally just they're giving me stuff. Honestly, the only thing I need is the megasphere. I think this takes me to the big final battle. Alright, here it is. Moment of truth time, I suppose. We're a little over an hour in. Here it is. Death. Alright, just so I don't have to go through the teleporter again, let's just... This is going to take many attempts, I assume. Right, we're getting a little bit of infighting going already. Without me having to touch anything. Are those imps? I think those are imps infighting the revenants. Let me just explore. Alright, so there's imps over there that are facing me. I think the imps are like the only thing facing me. Some rockets. Yeah, those are definitely imp fireballs. I'm just curious if I can get some infighting going. Which actually it looks like I can. Alright. Well, can't stay here forever. Let's just try this. So we've got... Okay, who do I want to go for first? I think... Oh man. Alright, I'm wasting health. Let's just... So far, so good. Need more cells. Need more rock. Well, actually, no, I have rockets. Alright. I do remember seeing this battle a couple of times. I know you're kind of supposed to make a U-shape running pattern here. So we'll see how this goes. I need to get better at that turnaround. I see my megasphere, I'm going for it. I missed it. I see another megasphere. Actually better off using rockets instead. I don't know if I wanted to grab that, but well, I did. Actually, it seems like I can, at least on this difficulty, it seems like I can make a circle. Oh, come on. If I don't, you know... If I don't just run straight into death like an idiot. Alright. Or my own rockets. Right, so far so good. There is game fighting going on, which is nice. I'm really glad this isn't damaging floor. There's a cyber demon I'm hearing. Okay. I should not have turned around. This should hopefully just be cleanup at this point, at least for this phase of the battle. Alright. I feel like I am whittling them down a bit. Nope, nope. Got hung up on the... These elevators are kind of nice on the one hand as, like, you know, cover. But, man, I get hung up on them a lot. Okay. You're down. You know, it's a good thing that the UAC has a huge rocket budget, considering how many of them just go uselessly into walls. Although at this point, I think I think we can safely say the UAC didn't have much of anything to do with this. At least that's my theory. Given that... Actually, what would you call this? I don't think you'd call it a tech base. Huh. Alright. Just want to get a safe place or two if I can. Okay, this wall is cleaned up. I'm really not liking the archvile sort of purrs I keep hearing. Alright, I'm just gonna... Well, no, I think I still have quite a few rockets I haven't picked up yet. But I'm gonna try and waste fewer of them. I say firing 3 times as many rockets as I needed there. Okay. Your left. That's all the mancubi. Alright. Let's go for the death that's in here. Yep, death. Yeah, that was gonna happen. Can I just not be here? Is that a, like, an option? I don't think it is, but... yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Alright. Things I'm learning for the next run through this fight, is I highly doubt at this point I'm going to win this one. Yeah. Alright, load. Alright, let me just try opening those first. It probably is a terrible plan. In fact, it almost certainly was a terrible plan, but it'll be interesting one way or the other. You know, maybe it wasn't as terrible of a plan as I thought. Let's just let everybody out. Get the big infight party started. It is very loud out here. I have cells I can grab. If not, I have rockets. Well. Alright. These guys need to be BFG'd. Okay, rockets. If I can find the rocket launcher. Alright. I think all the Archviles died to infighting. That was a cyber going down. Alright, so far so alive. I still see pain elementals alive. Manage the turnaround and staying alive. Okay, is that all the pain elementals? Because those are my biggest concern at the moment. I have plenty of space to fight a cyber. was bad, but I somehow came out okay. Ow. Stray rocket. Okay, I think all the archviles are dead. Which means I'm going to switch away from the... Nope, I missed that one. I will grab another one. I'm going through my health pickups a little faster than I would like. Oh, come on, I missed it. That was another cyber down. Okay, got it that time. Alright, I'm just kind of letting infighting do its thing for now. I know it's kind of slow, but... Oh man, this fight is a tough one. Alright, are there any cyber demons left? I do not believe that there are. I'm hearing pain noises, that's good. Alright, so I have a ton of imps to deal with. I have the mancubi. Alright, let's just start shooting down some things. The lost souls are the biggest pain at the moment, really. Just like they could block me, mostly. Okay, I think I got that one. I still hear his cyber alive. There's stomping going on. In that direction. Oh, you're still very much alive. Can I pull you out of there, though? Alright. It's not at this one. Or is he? Come on. Oh, you're trying to infight with somebody, I think. A little bit of cleanup. Alright. It's like I don't want to waste all my big guns, but at the same time, they are giving me so many rockets. I'm quite proud of that shot. Alright. So at this point, I think my next priority is actually going to be the... I actually knock out the barons. Because the mancubi at this point, I think, are mostly infighting the imps. Or actually, let me just deal with the cyber. Still not liking the, not liking the purring sounds of the archviles. him down. You're not infighting with anybody. Okay, good, you're out. Meaning I can get you to join the infight party. As soon as he switches targets off me, which he might have already done, actually. Nope, he is not. So the Cyber is the last major threat alive until I bring the Archviles into the battle, however they get involved. All right. That was risky. Okay, so do I just let them deal with the Mancubi and vice versa for a bit? I think I might. I'm actually kind of at a point where I don't really know how to... Alright, switching directions. Shouldn't have, but I am. Alright, no, I'm going back to... Ah, man, I knew I was going to take a hit doing that. Okay, he's down. Alright, I'm going to start working the Cyber Demon down, because I don't think he's effectively infighting anyway. Just jumped a little in my chair there. I thought I was going to get hit when he turned around. All right. Hey, you just started infighting. Good. Hopefully I didn't screw that up with my rocket. You know what? No. I should be playing this way safer. Alright. Dealt with a Mancubus. It's like ideally I'd be fighting him as kind of the only target on the field, but I don't see that happening. Alright, I'm going to start whittling them down. I still hear stomping in that direction, which is a concern. There's a secondary door in there. All right. Oh boy. This is, like, actually surprisingly intense when you think about what I'm really doing is just kind of running in circles. But it's running in circles where if I die, I have to do this whole thing again. Which, this is a fun fight, But, you know, I do have other things I want to do today. I just stole a quick glance at the clock. We're at about an hour and a half at this point. Alright, Cyber is down. When I get to a safe place, I'm going to stop. Or like a safe point in the battle. Or, I don't know if I said I'm going to stop, I'm going to save. Oh yeah, I want to say in the in UV, they actually have archviles on top of those. You see, way up in the sky, there's those yellow platform things. I believe they have archviles on those. Actually, I know they have archviles on those in UV. That's the reason that you can't just do a full, like, straight up circle. All right, save that last cell pack. I don't want to waste any of them, kind of, right now. Am I in a safe place? Almost. Okay, I have plenty of cells left. Not enough that I want to waste them, mind you, but... $1,136. Most things in the level are dead. Not nearly all, but most. Still hear stomping. That still makes me deeply uncomfortable. But I'm gonna save over the initial save, because I mean I got this far, so all is well. Alright, well, here's whatever this is. Alright. Yeah, I used my pistol. Alright, so there's giving me all these rockets. Right. I'm gonna try not grabbing that at first, just to see. Right? Alright, that worked out nicely. Okay, that helped a lot. Let me just go on and save again. Okay, so I want to go out this way. I just want to make sure that I'm grabbing everything at my disposal here first. You know what? I actually am going to grab the megasphere. That lets me out over here. To this switch. Unsure what that switch did, but I'm going to assume it's only good things. Can I jump onto that? Is that a thing? Actually, can I... Yeah. Let me try jumping onto this. I cannot. Still hear stuff alive. Alright, does the other one of these have a, like, corresponding door? Okay. Everything is dealt with, I hope. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and... 9 saves. Alright. Megasphere. At full cells. Now, I know eventually I'm supposed to be able to get into this central thing. Not sure what triggers that, but... Okay, this is where I've already been. Got more cells here at my disposal. This is new. Wait, no it isn't. All these candles, is this a secret? Nope, just decorative. Yep. Try that again. Where do I go from here? Okay, I hit a switch. Switch did something. Killed a bunch of archviles. There's no switches in this room. I think what I'm hearing is the sound of these platforms raising and lowering, or these pillars. Alright, well, if I don't go to the center yet... Alright, let me just check. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I've tried every one of those. Nothing. I see that. That looks like a place I need to go. I can go right from here. And... aha. Alright. Save, just so I don't need to find this again. Take another sip of my coffee that has long since gone cold. Alright. Where are they? Oh, they're down below. There's going to be a switch or something that raises them, I'm guessing. Yeah. Can I not grab that because I don't need it? You know what? I have loads of cells. There's cells freely available, like, everywhere. Alright, I think the objective here is take down one side first, and then from there the other side's fairly straightforward. Some health. Alright, bit overkill on the last one, but, you know, it worked. No, they probably wanted me to do rockets for this. Well, it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and claim this megasphere now. So we have what looks like an elevator on that side. Looks like an elevator on this side. Actually, this is the side I came in from. Let me go out the other side. I don't know why I have the shotgun out here. Okay. Let me just save. I'll see if I die. I want to lose, ideally, relatively little progress. Ah, okay. That door was needed to do that. You're kidding me. There's a whole other phase here. About to die, I think. Yeah, there's no chance I'm getting out of that. Yeah. Alright. Load. Okay. Correct answer here is... do I just let infighting do its thing? I feel like I have to deal with the Cacos. I think they're kind of priority one. That explains the cyber demon stuff I've been hearing. I think I've been hearing stuff in control sectors, maybe. Well, no, I don't know. In either case. No, not that one. This one. Alright. Save right in front of the button of death. Let the infighting begin. Party has come to me. Okay. Yep. Okay, so I think the strategy actually is not to do what I was doing. I think the strategy is to run around. To really get the infighting going across everybody here. Okay. Gotta get out of here. Alright, I got pinned. So I think, not save. I think this is the strategy. First thing to go for like archviles, like specifically really go for them. I shouldn't have gone for that, but that's a cyber down. Cyber down. Are there archviles left? Cyber down. I think all the archviles are down. Nope. There's at least one arch still up. Cyber down. Okay. I think now the last archvile is down. stopped moving. Or I didn't stop moving, but I, like, changed direction. Alright, Megasphere. Okay, I think I've got the strategy down here. Revenants are the thing I'm most scared of, I think. At this point, the Cacos are basically fine, I think. No. Don't get hung up. Alright. Got hung up, but managed to save it. Okay. Revenant's down. Oh boy. I'm gonna start using rockets, I think. Because I know later I'm gonna want cells. Right? So far, so good. I want to check the kill count, but not until I'm safe. Needed to not do that. These pillars are good and bad. So I see there's that. That switch that just popped up. I don't know if I want to hit it just yet, though. I think I want to... Alright, I think I can basically stop circling for a bit. Three rockets? Really, dude? Alright. Thank you, S. How are you alive? Alright, Alright. I want to stop so I can, like, aim my shots, but I don't want to get, cornered. And also I need to actually, like, watch the incoming fire as well. It's kind of important. Okay. All right. 1700. So this is like there's no more wave after this. I know there's like. I remember there's Archies in the tower there. As like the final sort of encounter of Sunlust. Right, these guys are starting to wander a little too much. I let them get a bit ungrouped, which, man. Which is a, like, downside of my strategy I was trying, where I was, you know, trying to aim my shots a little more. These. In 73, okay. Whoa. I need to not take stupid damage now, or careless damage. Right. I need to get to a safe spot because, yeah, I had an itch on my arm. Little subtle extra difficulty modifier to Doom is when you have an itch. These pillars are tripping me up a lot, I'm noticing. Which I'm sure is why they're, well, they're there as a blessing and a curse. Because you get hung up on them, but they also do block fire, catch, you know, revenant missile swarms, that sort of thing. Okay. Is that everybody? Nope, you're alive. Okay. More loop around just to make sure. All right, saving. Time for this, because whatever they throw at me, it's going to be awful. This I've already seen, haven't I? No. There's that switch that popped up. Is it over? Here it is. Now I can make it to the center. No, this is Archviles. Is that 1766? Not everything is dead. Now it's possible that I missed some things. I'll rule that out. But it's possible I'm still going to be fighting other stuff. So I was in here. I haven't like hit any switches or anything. But I want all of these cells. And this. Is this the end? Probably is the end, I just can't open it yet. Is there something I missed inside here? It's not a teleporter. Okay. Did that open up another switch somewhere else? Is stuff happening? Oh, the Romero head. Oh, wow. All right. Ooh. Okay, that is it. That is the end of Sunlust. Okay, so now I think to finish off, let me just kind of give my thoughts on it. So, let's start with the fights. The fights, even on I'm Too Young to Die, the fights still felt big and awesome, even if they were nerfed a bit. Like, for example, that last fight, I know, among other things, I know for sure that normally in that final like tower part, there's it's actually pairs of archviles that get thrown at you rather than archviles and barons. Although I think it's pairs of archviles, and here they throw a pair of barons and an archvile. So actually I think you're fighting more enemies, just easier ones, in I'm Too Young to Die. And everything I'm saying about enemy placement will also apply to Hey Not Too Rough. Another example is the archviles on the platforms in UV, basically making it so that you can't do what I was doing and going in a full circle. Much harder when you have to actually make U-turns and stuff, because you saw every time I made a U-turn there was a pretty good chance I was going to take some damage. And even at half damage, the amount of damage does add up over time. Health, generally available when you needed it. There aren't any real places where I felt that the entire like Sunlust as a whole, there aren't any places where I really felt that, you know, oh man, this level needs more health to be fun. It didn't have so much health that it, like, you know, trivialized the fights, but it had enough health that, you know, you didn't feel like you were getting nickel and dimed to death over a long period of time, kind of a thing. It was pretty good there. Death exits. I talked about death exits at the end of a level, you know, somewhere along the way. That death exits are a nice touch, especially when they're done. How to put this? Death exits are nice, especially when they don't immediately give you all the weapons again right after the death exit. Almost like they're apologizing for it. Here, they did a very good job of like, okay, we're resetting you back to, you know, 100 health, 50 bullets for your pistol, nothing else. And I talked before about it with the double barrel, the super shotgun. Because in a lot of ways, that's kind of what it was for me. When I first started playing, I was using the chain gun a lot, just because I was missing way too much to feel the SSG was really was like a good weapon for me. Obviously I know its theoretical damage output is quite high, but it was a situation of like, I personally was doing better with the chain gun, so I started to lean more on the chain gun. The death exit forced me, every time there was a death exit, and it forced me to kind of retry the SSG because I didn't have my big stockpile of bullets to lean on. And actually, I don't even think I used the chain gun at all on God Machine. But yeah, so that's something that I really love. I actually like the death exits. The puzzle-like combat. Especially there was, man, what was it? I think it was a room in Maru where you have the cyber demon, the imps up on the wall, and then there's like two like little alcoves of Hell Knights. But that was an interesting like room, for example, because what am I talking about here? The combat puzzle type fights I find really fascinating. Sort of like at first glance, this may seem impossible, but you'll get it. Just figure out the puzzle kind of a thing. And I like that. That was a fun style of level design. The platforming. The platforming sections. Okay, if I'm being honest, the platforming sections, while I did start to get a little bit frustrated at the time with a couple of them, they were a very good introduction to platforming. They were short for the most part. They weren't too crazy. At least one or two of them were basically just, hold down, strafe, run. So I'd have to say that as far as Doom platforming, this is actually a really good introduction to it. I mean, as you could clearly see, I am not good at Doom platforming. And yet, all of the platforming in here was possible. Like, it never felt... It felt hard, and admittedly, like I said, it got a little frustrating, but it never felt impossible. There was never a how do they expect you to do this kind of a thing. Speaking of the levels, kind of going back a little bit, absolutely gorgeous. Honestly, I think every level in here was just beautiful in its own way. Okay, you're gonna have to forgive me. I don't remember the names of all the levels necessarily, but map 7, just this very dark, imposing atmosphere with the hints of green, and just like a very unsettling kind of an atmosphere. And can we talk about how God Machine begins? I mean, you go a fair amount of time before you fight a single enemy, and you see dead enemies around you and things, and it's like, it sets the mood so well. Like, you're walking into something terrifying. And going with that, the soundtrack. The soundtrack is quite amazing. It often kind of builds up the atmosphere, and honestly right now it's almost a little bit sad sounding that it's like, well, you finished it. Great job. Hope you had fun. See you around. And it's like, it's a little sad because I actually really enjoyed this. Sunlust actually was kind of one of the things that got me back. Well, okay, let me come back to that thought in a moment. One downside I will say, there was a bit of getting lost. The number of times that you've probably heard me going, okay, where do I go from here? And for the most part, a lot of it was pretty well telegraphed. Especially in hindsight. Like, in hindsight, there are quite a few places where it's like, oh, duh, of course. I missed something that probably should have been obvious, or that I should have seen or caught. But that's just kind of a thing in general with a lot of games of this era, is just where do I go next? I'm a big fan of the Marathon game series, Bungie pre-Halo. And there too, actually I'd say they actually take the maze-ness significantly further than this even. But it's not an aspect well, let me think about this. It's an aspect I like in games, but it's an aspect that if it is the entire game, it can get a little tedious. But I'd say Sunlust struck a pretty good balance there, I think. So I guess time to kind of give. All right, so some backstory. I'll try not to ramble on too long here. Um, I actually got back into Doom in part because of this WOD. I saw, like, um, Decino, Coincident, like, still watching, or I was watching through Spectre's series of it, actually, I think when we decided, or, well, when, okay. Anyway, so we're watching it with on YouTube, like me and my daughter, and he looks over at me and goes, "Hey, could you do this?" And it's like, on an easier difficulty setting, I probably could. And it's like, well, okay, I feel like I gave myself that challenge, so here we go. Um, I have to say, I feel I feel a lot better as a Doom player now than I did at the start of this. I know people talk about how, you finish Sunlust a different player than you started it, and yeah, sure, they're talking about UV, but honestly, I'd say the same. If you go in as an I'm too young to die player, like that's where your skill level is, by the time you're done, you will be dramatically better. Honestly, I feel so much better as a player now. But yeah, so um, I guess that's it's kind of that. So my overall opinion, I would say if you are a beginner, and when I say beginner, I mean like, okay, I was a like I'm too young to die Doom 1, Doom 2 player. Maybe hurt me plenty. The biggest problem I would always run into with the Doom games is actually ammo starvation. When I try to play on harder difficulties, just and a big part of that was my aim was terrible. But especially the early levels of Sunlust give you enough ammo that like they're throwing big things at you, or they're throwing large numbers of things at you, but you can totally handle it. You don't run into the I'm down to my last whatever. Um, Honestly, even God Machine, even with there was a lot of missing going on. Even with that, there's a ton of ammo that I kind of left on the table. Now you get double ammo on I'm Too Young to Die, so I can't speak for how I would do on harder levels. Like even if I stepped it up to Hey Not Too Rough, which honestly I might do at some point in the future, do a playthrough again that way. Who knows? But yeah. Um, so I would say my overall opinion, yeah, beginner friendly if you're willing to struggle a bit. Like you saw, there were fights that took me, several tries. I think what was my record, like a dozen tries or something like that. I'm sure there might have been some that were more that I wasn't counting for, but but yeah. Um, okay, so I guess now let's talk about what comes next. It seems like one of the ideas I threw out was Scythe, the original Scythe. Um, and it's probably going to be, I've seen Scythe, it's probably going to be on I'm Too Young to Die again, partially just to be in keeping with the sort of theme, or the what am I going for here? Anyway, sort of in keeping with the thing I'm going for with this series. Just sort of like a, hey, could a beginner level player, realistically take on Scythe? So yeah, that's probably what's coming up next. But anyway, it's pretty late here. Been going for a little over 2 hours. Start that over. Been going close to 2.25 hours. So I think I'm gonna call it here. So I hope everybody has enjoyed. This is not. This is the end of Sunlust. This is not the end of the series. Gonna start up Scythe, and then after that, who knows? So I hope everybody enjoyed watching. I hope everybody's looking forward to starting Scythe. Should be next Monday, and I will see everybody later. So see ya.